coast to coast, it's your hosts, the Lombardi Leap and Mersey FB. This is Beyond the Frozen Tundra.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today is our final mock draft of the 2026 NFL draft year for the Packers. And we're doing it. It's predictive. That's what we got to do here. We've done so many. What we would do, what would Mersey and Lombardi do? It's time to do what would the Packers actually do. I just can't believe this is the final one. And the next episode will start on 2027.
It's 2 days before, yeah. We're almost starting a new calendar year for us. Well, technically, the new football calendar year has started a month ago, but off-season programs have started. Packers are back in the building.
For now, Tucker Kraft looking strong. Tucker Kraft looking
ripped,
you
saw
actually.
That was crazy, right?
I was like,
And
he is
bald.
going. Yes, shaved. Yeah, he went for the shaved
He
head.
buzzed his head, but
Like,
took
oh,
me a
no.
minute to realize it was Tucker Kraft for a second.
Pay the man right now. Just pay him. Pay the man right now.
Whenever he's back, he'll make it look like he never left. But
man.
we said that we were doing this together, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're in the GM seat, put on our Brian Gutekunst cap here, and really thinking about who is going to be at pick 52. Because, draft starts on Thursday, which doesn't
Starts
really matter.
for us on Friday.
Yeah, it starts for
Which
us
is
on
good 'cause
Friday.
This means this episode can come out on a Thursday.
Exactly. I don't think they're going to be trading up. I mean,
Not
just
into
kind
the
of
first.
not into the first. I mean, it sounds like Chris Johnson isn't going to fall past 20. Sounds like a lot of OTs are going to go, or tackles are going to go, which there's no surprise there. A lot of defensive ends are going to go, which should push some other positions down the board.
Colton Hood could fall. He could be one that you look at as a potential faller there.
I get, who's the one with the knee injury?
McCoy.
McCoy. So it sounds like McCoy is going to fall over Colton Hood.
No, they will both fall.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting to see. And I haven't heard much on Sissy at all. Cisse. Got to mess up somebody's name. I haven't heard much on anything on Cisse so far here.
He's very developmental.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's terrible in zone. We've talked about that. Zone instincts. Him and Will Lee probably have some of the worst zone instincts I've seen.
He also won't really tackle. He'll try, but he won't. I don't know. He won't set an edge, that's for sure.
No, yeah, true that. Yeah, that is very true here.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road.
Let's get into it. Obviously, first round, I mean, Fernando Mendoza should go number 1 overall.
Are we keeping it slow in case we think we are going to jump up or no?
I'm going to just sim. I mean, do you think they're going to trade up from 52? I think
Not
I'll get
to the
close.
first, no.
Not to the first. So, as of right now, I mean,
we have gotten, for the audio, since we only do audio only, we've gotten to pick 38. Houston has moved up.
Yeah, Houston moved up with Washington.
They might take a D lineman. I'd say keep it going for now.
Yeah, Caleb Banks, which
Okay.
I could see that.
Pause here. We have paused at pick 46. If you're going to move up to take a defensive lineman, you have to jump the Falcons.
Yeah, because they did trade Rucco. I mean, they swapped him for a D lineman. The Falcons need a lot, and they don't have a first.
They're a Miller team, that's for sure. They don't have a.
Hey, true. So if you're the Packers and you're looking at the Colts, are probably going to take a corner because I'm pretty sure they need one, but they also need.
They've sauce. They need more than just that.
Yeah.
Trade Pittman.
They might wide receiver. I mean, all those I can see here: wide receiver, defensive line. I mean, they definitely need a linebacker and a safety.
Do we just let the simulator run and then see what happens?
I mean, there's too many players on the board right now where I'm kind of like, okay, wait and see who's available. Hey, so they took Jacob Rodriguez. Falcons. Falcons needed a wide receiver, and the Colts ended up taking Christian Miller. So we're sitting here at 52.
They couldn't stop themselves from taking Akis. It's right there.
I disagree.
I know that they don't really need edge. We think they don't need an edge player, but they couldn't stop themselves from taking Akis.
Here's my thing with Yakis. Okay, he's basically in the range of Kingsley and Igbare, and so for him to be there in the second, I think it's a little high for them. They do have we do have a couple trade offers on the board. I don't think Seattle trades. Kansas City, I could see it's going to depend on what happens here.
Seattle has nothing to trade with.
Yeah, Seattle has nothing to trade with. And I heard Kansas City is going to trade up as well into the first. So I can't imagine there.
What sucks is Lee Hunter going one pick before us, actually.
Yeah, the defensive tackles, Christian Miller went at 47. Lee Hunter went at 51. So realistically, if you are the Packers, you probably should trade up from 52 to 46. Like, I think that's kind of the...
Or see if the Ravens want to move down.
Yeah, or see if the Ravens want to move down as well.
Can you click on the corner board for me?
It's all lower. I mean, they won't take Pons.
God, it's all slots.
Stooks is
a slot safety hybrid.
Scott
Same with Scott.
Nickel.
Abney's too small.
Igmanos, they didn't test well.
I'd be down with a trade down. I'd be happy with a trade down if you.
Yeah, I mean, because there's still Jake Golday on the board. I think that.
They might take him too.
Which they could. Dominique Orange is still on the board. He's a 67, as well as Grayson Holton and Daryl Jackson Jr. Those guys are still on the board, but I don't. Again, like, you're at 52. It's a little early to take a nose tackle.
Golday's not really in a super position of need anymore, but they do like to get ahead of it.
They do like their linebackers. Maybe they do. Honestly, do you think we just go Yakas here? I mean, if he's there.
I mean, if
it's either him or Golday.
Okay, wait. Who has the higher RAS?
Golday.
I'd take Golday then.
Would they take him off a trade back or like, who needs a linebacker? I mean, the Jaguars need a linebacker.
At some point, it's just BPA. What are our trade back options?
The trade back options are Seattle, Kansas City, Dallas Cowboys, New York Jets, Detroit Lions. I'd probably say Kansas City's your ideal. I mean, because Seattle only has 3 picks left.
Yeah, KC, and they're out of division.
Yeah. So if you're K-City, you can get 52. I'm guessing 109. I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, they're going up 20 spots, so.
Yeah, 74 and 109 feels fair for this.
So let's do that. Okay. I feel like that's kind of the idea.
We are trading pick 52 to the Kansas City Chiefs for pick 74 and 109. Cool.
I could see it, yeah. So they took Yakas. So far, there's nobody here where I'm just like, oh no, we don't have. There goes Dominique Orange.
Okay.
So now we're sitting here, top of the third. There are still plenty of defensive linemen that can fill that.
Romello, maybe, because they brought him in for a visit.
It's actually I could see Romello.
He's like outlandishly small for like he's just a DPR.
He's just a DPR.
They met with Sam Hecht via Zoom.
They did, and I think they met with him twice.
Yeah.
Actually. Dennis Day Sutton again, another very much JJ Enagbare type, like high RAS, but just didn't impress me. Should we go Romello height here? It's just I don't feel like they take.
Yeah, they can wait on the corners because especially there aren't really that they like for a while. They don't take a tackle. We have 109 to take a tackle.
I mean, Daryl Jackson Jr. is within the range. He is somebody they interviewed. They did go to a game.
Didn't test.
I didn't test, though.
And they didn't bring him into a visit. Okay.
Which is hit or miss.
Yeah, height. I'd take height.
Take Romello height. Defensive end out of Texas Tech. All right. So you're sitting here round 3. They went to a lot of Indiana games. They traded away Dontavian Wicks. They don't really have that wide receiver who plays that goon role. I think they could go Elijah Sarrett here because his comp is Alan Lazard.
And he's your Z then?
He is that, yeah. I mean, he's potentially a Z. He is that dirty work, down to earth, get in their face wide receiver that Matt LaFleur loves, and that the Packers really kind of need because they don't have Malik Heath. Obviously, Romeo Doubs is gone.
Yeah, I agree with you here.
Like, I think Elijah Sarrett's the play here for wide receiver. I think now you're kind of getting into.
Now it's best corner available.
Yeah.
Which works out perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sam Roche is also there.
Dude, I saw that too.
You have 120. Roche won't make it.
I don't
Takario?
I don't think they take Takario. I think they take Prysock over Takario. Charles Demings is still there.
He wants to add there too.
He does want to add bodies. Demings is there. Demings would be an interesting pick.
Everett in this round is great value.
I think you got to go Everett here.
Yes.
I really do. I think you can't pass on Everett for pick 109. And then Whoever's there at 120. Ooh.
Wait, Zune and Parker just went. They said they're not
H-
going to pick a full. Yeah,
H. Casey is very Packery.
sure.
He is very, very. Isaiah World is also kind of Packery.
Often torn ACL.
Oh, yeah. So never mind. I take that back. So I think we go H. Casey here. Tackle Boise State. Yeah. And Jude Bowery just went as well. I'll pick up the speed here because you're getting round 5. Capehart went. Top of round 5.
Oh,
All right,
Keenan and Barrett just went too.
So far, you've got Romello Height, Elijah Sarrett, Dalen Everett, H. Casey. I think they take Charles Demings here.
Yeah.
like-
Off this board, I would take Demings. And then we take best defensive lineman available next.
And then, or you could take.
There,
Jaeger
yeah,
Burton.
never mind. There's our center.
Here's
Trust me, I know the
there's-
value. No, take Burton. Take
I was
Burton.
gonna say either Jaeger Burton or Jack Andrews. I could see pick 6. I feel like this is where
Okay,
who is it? Defensive lineman. I mean,
Bryce Neeson.
I was gonna say, ooh, they like
I know
Cleveland.
They like Cleveland
They
quite a lot.
really like Cleveland a lot, and I think that he could go earlier than the 7th. So I feel like Brandon Cleveland, defensive tackle. What was that? North Carolina State. Is the
Yeah,
pick
at
there.
pick 201. Now running
John-
back.
I was gonna
Or
say
wait.
John Michael Glenborn, Wyoming is tight end. Yeah, I've heard
No, I'm sorry laughing. That is not at all. You were so
Glenborn.
close.
Glenborg.
John Michael Gillenborg.
Gillenborg? Gillenborg could have fooled me. Gillenborg.
Well, you know how much I like Kitzelman, but
True. You can get Kitzelman
this
later.
isn't what we would do. It's what Goody would do. And he would take Gillenberg.
Yeah.
You don't look at this year's tape with him. You look at last year's tape for sure.
Which is what the Packers do with these kind of players.
Yeah.
So with pick 236, tight end, Wyoming, John Michael Gillenborg. I'll get it right eventually. All right, I feel like you have. I feel like you could take. There's a couple ways this could go. They could take a quarterback. They could take a running back. I want to see who's available. I mean, they spent some time at Alabama.
Didn't they have Chip come in for a visit?
I think so, actually. Yeah. 5'11", 227. He is 24. He's a little older. They talked to Virginia Tech's quarterback, Jamal Haynes. I don't even think he's in the
Jamal Haynes went back, I
I was
thought.
gonna say, yeah, Jamal Haynes should not
Or
be in here.
No, Justice Haynes.
Justice Haynes. I feel like Jam
Hold on,
Miller.
I'm trying to figure out if the Packers brought Chip in for a visit. They did not.
They bring it. Did they do something with Desmond Reed at all? Because I feel like that name is familiar.
They did not. Are any of the Kalen Black's off the board by now, right?
Galen Black is off the board, unfortunately. I mean, C.J. Donaldson's still on the board. Or did he go back?
No, he's just like a 7th round prospect.
So I mean, if it
I
depends.
would
Do you
take
want
Chip.
speed or do you want power? But I think we can go Chip. Yeah, let's go Chip. You say his name, man. I'm not even gonna try. Chip Trayanum.
I would say Chip Treyam, yeah, or Treyana. Actually, I can't get it either.
Defensive or running back
Toledo, Chip. All right.
We didn't take a quarterback. I don't think.
Well,
I forgot what
think we
another
need
thing.
to take a quarterback.
So here's what happened, folks. We traded back with the Kansas City Chiefs back from round 3. Gave up pick 52, got pick 74 and 109. They drafting Romello Height. I think that is good value there. Get some more juice in the defensive end room, even though, like we've talked about, I don't think they need somebody. I don't think they need somebody in the second, but if like Christian Miller's gone, obviously Johnson's not going to be there either at this point. What do you do? Okay, you trade back, get a Romello Height who could play some linebacker as well. I know that Gannon likes to do that. And then drafting a wide receiver, round 3, pick 84, Elijah Sarrett. He comps to Alan Lazard. That's that goon wide receiver. And we get a very great corner in Dalen Everett.
Amazing corner in Dalen Everett.
Honestly, like a really, really good corner there. You get your swing tackle in Cage Casey. That kind of help with that offensive line room a little bit. Another, I'm not 100% sure what Charles Demings is going to be there, but if you do, I think you're getting a lot of value from Charles Demings there in round 5 with pick 153. And then Packers, it's important to get a center here. Round 5 is their bread and butter. Pick 160, Jaeger Burton, Kentucky. And they finally address the defensive tackle room with a guy who can play that nose tackle right away, but does have a lot of upside. He just played for North Carolina State. I mean, there's been a lot of word out that the Packers really, really love Brandon Cleveland. And I think that you can bring in a guy like Devin Eastern as a UDFA, Jack Veiling, UDFA out of Michigan State. 'Cause there's a couple other guys, and then you address the tight end room. This is we talked about this episode. You've had a chance a couple episodes ago, but this tight end room is this tight end class is really, really good, really, really deep. You're getting basically like I'd say like a 4th or 5th round prospect value in round 7 with a lot of these tight ends, just because that's how deep it is. Then you're taking a shot on a running back with 255. When you get in that 7th round, you're just trying to take some darts there. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely like the value we got down the board. Demings is a great pick. What are the grades for it? Did they stop that?
It's just because it's the consensus. That's why.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It only gives you grades at the PFF big board.
Oh,
unfortunately.
Right. That makes sense. Running back, you're taking a shot at no matter what. He's more of the Josh Jacobs role than a Marshawn Lloyd role, but like you still think Lloyd can have some sort of run this year. Cleveland is a good like nose tackle body to compete in camp with Stackhouse.
And I know they mentioned Brinson too as well as potentially lining up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but again,
you can try.
You can try, won't hurt. Cage Casey, I think, can come in and play guard and pinch if you need to. He's a good tackle as is. Dalen Everett, we've talked about him a lot on the podcast. Elijah Surratt's an interesting one. I gotta say, I don't love the idea of him playing X full time, but I think he could be a kick-ass Z. Romello Height is a DPR who can come in and win right away. Also a fan of that.
And you got some more picks to kind of shore up some rooms here. So all in all, like I'm fairly happy with this draft. I wouldn't hate it at all. Like, I mean, they get Dalen Everett, you get Charles Demings. I really like Yeager Burton and Brandon Cleveland too as well. So they got some of my favorite guys here too as well. But I'm excited. I know not much coming out on Thursday. That's the first round. We'll still be tuning in. I'll probably be tweeting on X about, oh my goodness, I can't believe this guy went there. It'll be interesting to see who falls.
I'll be online as well. I'll probably watch it. I'll be at work all day, so
it will be interesting to see who falls because like it sounds like there's going to be a lot of run on tackles and defensive ends that plays well for the Packers here, and then we will definitely. Probably for one of our quote-unquote last episodes of season 1 is kind of just go over the draft prospects, the new Packers here as we go into the 2026 season.
Well, yeah, we should wait for like the UDFA stuff too, I think.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely wait for the UDFAs before that happens. That is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
And once they sign the UDFAs, we will go through all our picks in the UDFAs, and then that'll be it for season 1. But that is all, folks. Until next time.
To Packers fans coast to coast, thanks for going beyond the frozen tundra. We appreciate you tuning in. And as always, go Pack Go!